Good morning. I know I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks or something, but I'm trying.
I don't sing for anyone in particular.
Let's go. Hiya.
Huh? It's not a holiday or anything, is it? Why is it so lively in here?
Prepare a few more strings of colored flags. As for the celebratory wine, I'll do the quality check in person. This is our
Of
first
course you
award
will.
ceremony since the Expeditionary Force's triumphant return. We're looking to put on a show, you hear?
Leave it to
I
us,
thought we already
Captain
had like a
Kaya.
festival or something when they came back.
Oh? The honorary knight and Paimon. Well, this saves me the trouble of sending someone to invite you. I'm
Okay,
sure
you know
our
what?
colleagues from the expedition will be delighted to see such prestigious guests in attendance.
The knights are giving out awards?
Well, I'm sure you know how many knights bear unique titles, yes? Take the Grand Masters Boreas or Captain Eula's Spindrift, for example. Some they inherit. Others have unique origins.
Did we know
But
Eula had a
in the
title?
vast majority of cases, they are titles conferred to honor said knight's conduct and achievements.
Like how I'm the honorary knight? I don't think that's the same thing, though.
You could say that. Shame we were so busy with the issue of Dvalin's corruption back then, or we'd have held a ceremony for you too. Let me think. Why don't we make it up to you this time?
After so many years, shouldn't they have, like, actually knighted me instead of just calling me the honorary knight?
Besides, isn't the ceremony meant for the knights who are back from the expedition in triumph? We wouldn't want to steal their thunder. Plus, being honored guests is way more impressive than actually receiving a title. You know, makes us sound like big shots.
Yes, you have a point there.
Is that so? In that case, I'm looking forward to seeing you at the ceremony.
By the way, who's getting titles this time around?
Mostly those who've made outstanding contributions during the expedition. Winfried, Leifhelm, and Lohen, Vice Captain of the 5th Company.
Wait, Ham? You mean he doesn't have one yet?
If it were just a question of personal ability, he'd have received a title before the expedition even started. But he hasn't been with us for very long, and, well, let's just say there are personal reasons for the delay. Word is that he'll not only gain a title, but also official command over 5th Company. Why, by my count, he's even set to break a certain someone's record.
Whose record?
The youngest captain of the Knights of Favonius, of course. The previous record holder was our former cavalry captain, Diluc. I wonder what face our former captain will make when that happens.
I don't think he's gonna care at all.
I wouldn't be so sure. He smiled oh so brilliantly the day he set that record.
Yeah, he's not the same person anymore, though.
Yeah, nah. Paimon can't see it.
Well, let's not dwell on that. Care to guess what title our dear Vice Captain Lohen will receive?
You're up, Paimon.
Gotcha! Easy! So, Lohen. Dagger Knight? Smirking Knight! Right! Punching Bag Knight!
Your skills are fading, Paimon.
Nuh-uh! This guy's just hard to sum up! Anyway, what's his title gonna be?
I'd say most signs right now point to the Benevolent Knight.
Benevolent? How's that even slightly associated with
Benevolent?
him?
Long story. Alas, it seems someone has come looking for you.
How do you know they're looking for me?
Knight! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're actually here!
Is there something you need from me?
The Grand Master would like you to come to the Knights of Favonius headquarters. He says he has important matters to discuss.
Varka? What important business would he have with us?
Looking for an excuse to slack off, probably.
Paimon can't say she'd be surprised. But it's not like he's never serious, so maybe something really has come up.
Well, let's go see him.
See you later. Remember to attend the ceremony.
You might want to tell me when the ceremony is if you want me to attend it.
Any questions about the award ceremony arrangements? Perhaps... are you even listening?
Okay, no objections.
Lohen.
Oh, yeah, can I go now? Yeah, thanks a lot, Grandmaster.
Hey, get back here. What is it with you young
really
people
doesn't
these
even care.
days? When I first earned my title, I was so excited I couldn't sleep a wink all night.
Huh? Oh? And how many barrels of wine did you guzzle while counting sheep?
That's not the point. Forget it. I know you're not interested in a knightly title, or the position of captain. But it's Adorno's final wish to have you inherit the title of Benevolent Knight before he officially retires. You've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, and you're usually stationed at Dornman Port. Have you not thought about going to see him?
Hey, there have been too many reports to file since our return from the expedition. I haven't been able to find the time.
Oh. Odd that the
Yeah, I'm
handwriting
sure
on the
that's the
reports
real
you've
reason.
submitted looks rather like Gunther's, wouldn't you say?
Ugh, can't even handle a little paperwork. He still needs more training.
Anyway, go have a good talk with Adorno. We'd like a smooth transition for both the title and the position of captain. Consider this a direct order from yours truly, the Grand Master, so don't go using work as an excuse, you hear?
Why does it look like there's a book I haven't collected on that
Don't look
desk?
so worried.
I've gotten
I have a
everything
rough
in
idea
here.
of the agreement you two made before the expedition. If you need someone to cover for you, I mean, considering Adorno's special circumstances, I can make an exception and go with you.
Forget it. You two have worked together for so long, he'd see right through you with a glance.
True. And besides, I've got other matters to attend to. Is there anyone else you can take? Someone convincing, but not too close to Adorno. Do we have such a knight here in Mondstadt?
That knight you speak of has just arrived.
Oh, you
I was troubled.
tended to be
Troubled, I
Farkle?
tell you. But then, I just happened to see you two walking by from the window. This must be the Animo Archon's guidance, don't you think?
No.
Oh. Paimon's not sure what's going on yet, but you just want us to help you scam someone, don't you?
Oh, no, not at all. Honesty is a knight's badge of virtue. I'd just like you to play the part of my friends. And corroborate some of the expedition's events while you're at it. Relax. If I say a single lie, feel free to punch me, alright?
Wait, there's a ton of problems with that. We didn't even meet up with Varka until the very end of the expedition. And we didn't run into you in Nocry either.
Alright, speaking of friends, I've heard tell of a certain friendly custom. The friendship fee. Here, I insist.
What kind of custom is that?
That's a lot of friendship.
Paimon!
There's even allowance for special missions. Guess it all piled up before I knew it. I don't really have any use for so much money, so why not give it to a friend?
You know, we could always do with another friend, don't you think?
Really, Paimon?
Problems are meant to be solved. For the sake of friends.
Yeah, I don't even know who this Adorno is.
Adorno the Benevolent Knight, Captain of the 5th Company, and my direct superior.
Benevolent Knight? Wasn't that...
The knightly title I'm about to inherit? It seems that's the rumor, but in truth, he and I made a pact. In return for recommending me for the expedition, he hoped I, in turn, would reflect on what it truly means to be a virtuous knight while I was away. Once
I'm
it was
guessing
all
you
over,
forgot to do
I'd
your
then
homework.
inherit the title Benevolent Knight from him, as well as the position of captain.
Wait, does that mean you aren't confident you can get his approval and that's why you want us to go along with your little show?
Hydrate.
Don't
I
get me
don't have
wrong,
water.
have no
I will
interest
hydrate
in
with tea.
titles or positions. I'd just rather not listen to his nagging.
Did he not go on the
Oh,
expedition?
he'd have loved to. He's a real veteran of Varka's campaigns. Wouldn't have missed that show for the world. If age and strength were still on his side. But I imagine it is now his final wish to find the benevolent title a home.
How is he still the captain if he's too old
Is
to
that
fight?
so? Then
Shouldn't he have given his title and position away a long time ago?
I knew that would do the trick. Off we go then, to Dorman Port.
Hey! How much of what you just said was true, huh?
How we doing? I'm alright.
About the scam
Tired,
Porno guy?
but I'm alive. How are
The
you?
situation in Sumeru is as described above. It is time to eliminate the remaining poison Dottore has left in Mondstadt. Eric, Ursa. It's been a while since I last heard those names. I can feel a headache coming on.
I've never heard those names. Who were they? Yep, understandable. It's been pretty damn hot here too. Where am I going? All the way over here.
Hey, old man. Still kicking, I see.
Huh. Didn't buy the farm during the expedition? Thought you might have fallen into some pit somewhere, what with how long it's taken you to come see me.
You worry too much. When it comes to pits, I've been the one doing all the digging and burying.
Did he just basically say that he's been killing people and burying their bodies?
Who are these two?
My friend, the honorary knight, and her guide, Paimon.
Honorary Knight. The same one that resolved the Storm Terror incident.
In the flesh.
Oh, she didn't just resolve that incident. She helped us complete the expedition. The Wild Hunt, the Doctor, Andreas. She played a part in dealing with all of them.
Oh? I've quizzed the knights at Dorman Port about what happened during the expedition. Unfortunately, for some reason, none of them were willing to tell me the whole story. It's almost as if someone told them to avoid me.
Lohen, is it your doing?
Since we've got a moment, let's have a proper chat. How did this magnificent knight here end up making friends with you?
We were bribed.
I suppose it's because we both possess a chivalric spirit that shines as bright as Mora. Isn't that right, Paimon?
Yeah, just like Mora.
I've been keeping my promise to you, you know? For instance, I've been organizing group training sessions with my fellow knights every week to build ironclad trust between friends.
Why do I feel like he's
All
just been
right,
beating up
the
his
team building I
teammates?
told you about. Great way to foster trust and chemistry.
As for this week's training plan...
Rugging the wine. Dude!
Oh, my stomach! My stomach! What sorcery is this, huh? What do you mean there are no bullets in your gun? Surely the vice captain can't take us all out if we swarm him at once. Come on! Let's get him!
Real combat's 10 times harder than training, and the enemy's 100 times more cunning than I am.
Maybe, but
Remember
the
this
enemy
well.
doesn't have
Once
direct
you're on the
access to their
battlefield,
food and
the only
ammo.
one you can truly trust is yourself. And so, to ensure the absolute safety of my friends, I went out every night, eliminating potential threats around our stronghold.
Yeah, you just wanted people to beat up.
Vigilance and reconnaissance are indeed things a company captain needs to pay attention to.
Vigilance, reconnaissance, it's so much trouble. And for what? Enemies who disappear quietly won't disturb anyone's sleep.
Okay. Prevent the enemies from raising the alarm. I'm assuming we have to kill all of them before they see us. Alright. Oh, this one takes multiple. Hello?
No fairy tale ending for you. Shh. Nighty night.
He's so unhinged. Ugh.
Have you heard? There's a strange guy wandering up.
Oh, there. Much quieter.
Oh. Okay, there's 3 over there. Can I get behind them? I can't jump, so I can't actually go around. Okay. Kind of rude, but whatever. It's just... There's 5 missing. But it looks like there's only 3 over there. Where's the rest? Oh, for a second I thought I wasn't close enough
Time
to
to wrap
him.
this up.
Okay. There's the last 3.
Ah, those meddling knights. Will they?
I was behind the stairs! There is no fucking shot you saw me.
No fairy tale ending for you. Just ensuring my friends get a good night's rest. All in a day's work, you know? Of course, in order to gather intel for the expeditionary force, I also needed to maintain my connections at all times and communicate earnestly with my friends.
I didn't expect you to have matured so much from one trip.
I don't think he matured. I'm pretty sure he just
Let me
learned how
sprinkle
to
some more salt on the
make
cut.
things sound better than they did when they were.
Perhaps another dash of pepper. A sprinkling of spices to finish things off. Now this is how you grill meat. Here, would you like some? I mean, you've had nothing for nearly 3 days. Or would you like to try something else?
Lohen!
Oh. May I take this to mean that we have an agreement? You'll cooperate? Lovely! That makes us friends from now on. And you know how it is between friends. No betrayals. You understand? So you two, I didn't lie, did I?
No, but you didn't quite tell the truth either.
And that's the story, old man. Now pass on that benevolent knight title thing and get some well-deserved rest, all right?
Hey now, we aren't finished talking yet, are we? Word is that you faced a truly formidable foe while in Nodcry. Someone called the Rahir of Solnari, I believe.
Whoa, really? Why haven't we heard you and Barca talk about that?
there's nothing to tell.
He wasn't actually part of that fight.
I was with the Grand Master when we ambushed Rerier, but not only was I useless, I even ended up acting as a punching bag.
You weren't
That
part of
left
that
me
fight.
laid up in camp for several days. By the time I could finally get out of bed, I heard the news that you had all joined forces to banish him.
Oh, so that's why Paimon didn't see you when we were duking it out with Rarier. It's not like you to miss a fight.
Paimon.
Oh, sorry.
No need to apologize. You're right. I wasn't strong enough. I was slow, weak,
Powerless. Mortal.
You're also
Lohen,
short. If he
Hey,
threw a punch,
you!
it would go over your
Take
head.
him and fall back.
Yeah, in the end, we had to use his power against him just to banish him. So, don't worry about it too much.
But he was once a mere mortal too, wasn't he?
Like, thousands of years ago. Well, I guess Conria was only 500 years ago, wasn't it?
Well, I haven't seen this Rahir of Solnari with my own eyes, but I believe that strength alone does not a knight make. Anyway, I've got some important work to attend to. You and your friends can come along if you like, Lohen.
Important work? Aren't you already semi-retired?
Ha! Just follow me and you'll see. Consider this required reading for any benevolent knight.
The benevolent knight is here! Grandpa Adorno!
Even the cats like him.
Now, no rushing, and no snatching. Easy now. Line up properly.
Oh, it's all right. It's all right. They're just kids. A little excitement is a good thing. Here you go, today's candy.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Nope. Nope.
Ooh, this is
Don't
great.
ask him to hand out
Is this
candy.
the
It's gonna be
important
poisoned.
work you spoke of?
Oh, we're just getting started. Recruit? Try to keep up.
Understood, Captain.
You don't actually expect Lohen to do any of this after receiving the title, do you?
Oh,
Are you okay?
I should be the one asking you. How are you so skilled at this?
Is that just the life of an adventurer?
I can barely imagine our honorary knight doing things like this all day long.
We don't
I'm
spend
not
every
like
waking
you.
hour fighting bad guys who want to destroy the world, you know. Also, the world would be a way scarier place if that happened every day.
Daily routine, huh? I've been back in Mondstadt for a while now, but adapting hasn't been easy. Not long ago, camping in the wild and facing constant danger was our daily routine.
But you were still on the expedition then, right? Now you can finally relax.
I don't think
Oh, you
relaxing
think
is
so?
what he wants to do.
Personally, I find it hard to feel at ease with any sort of daily routine. It was the Animo Archon who scattered the snowstorms that once swept Mondstadt. The Knights of Favonius who won the peace we now enjoy through conquest. A single, unexpected incident could bring it all crashing down. So, rather than waiting for someone to turn my daily routine on its head, I find it more reassuring to follow an extraordinary routine.
We knights are needed precisely because the world is so fragile.
Oh, are you done handing out the candy already?
Indeed. Looks like you're all wrapped up here as well. Thanks for exercising such patience. This next task should give you a chance to stretch your legs. We're going to patrol the surrounding area for monsters.
monsters? What, are the knights short-handed? You haven't held a sword in years.
Hey now.
How is he still
my
a
retirement
captain?
isn't official yet. It's just a patrol. I'm still more than capable of handling myself. Things did get a bit tough a while back, but look at me now, eh? Might as well get going while I still got pep in my step.
Never one to sit still, were you? Fine. Where are we headed?
We've had strange monsters show up around the outskirts. No one's gotten hurt yet, but you can never be too careful. Usually I just patrol the area for any approaching monsters, but this time, I've got you for backup.
Yeah, forget about just patrolling. We can take them all on, no problem, right?
Piece of cake.
Sure, let's go.
I thought Lohen would be jumping for the chance to fight something.
Huh? That's weird. Paimon thought he'd be
And
more
I'm not
excited.
the only one.
Well, why not? Paimon doesn't get him at all.
Okay, where are we going? Are we gonna go fight this thing? Oh.
Weird? No signs of anything unusual here. Are there really monsters nearby?
If you're looking for the ones that have been behaving strangely, I fear you're here too late. It seems
Someone else beat us to
the
it.
Knights of Favonius to the punch, and took care of them already.
D-Luke? What are you doing here?
Long time no see, Mr. Adorno. You too, traveler. Paimon. Lohen.
Were the monsters here wiped out by a certain Dark Knight hero by any chance?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm not personally familiar with this Dark Knight hero you speak of. But based on the rumors I've heard, the traces left on this battlefield don't match his style. Now this looks more like someone obtained advance intel on the monsters and came to clean up. Not even a single scrap remains.
Oh? So it would appear you're here to investigate, Master D-Luke. That's odd. Why would the boss of the Dawn Winery be interested in monsters?
Dawn Winery's caravans pass through Dornman Port. The rumors left me ill at ease, so I decided to see for myself. As for the Knights of Favonius, are they still understaffed even with the expedition's return?
Ha. Strict as ever, I see. I took this patrol up myself. Gotta keep moving while I still can. I've been living this life for decades. Can't just sit idle, you know?
Thank you for your hard work, venerable benevolent knight.
Wait, what? Not even Farka gets that much respect from D-Luke.
I don't think Farka deserves that much respect from Duke.
I'd say that's Varka's problem.
Eric only got away with causing that uproar by taking advantage of the Grandmaster's absence.
What the fuck is Eric?
If he and the Alder Knight had been here, they never would have allowed Krepus's heroism in driving off the dragon to go unrecognized. And we old codgers back in Mondstadt wouldn't have been the only ones left to stand up for your father.
But they weren't there, were they? Let's cut the small talk. Since there are no clues here, I have no reason to stay. Goodbye, traveler, Paimon, and take care, benevolent knight.
Ignores Lohen.
Ursa. Eric. Even when gone, some foes leave wounds that won't easily heal.
Is someone gonna tell us who these two people are?
Oh, need me to explain? Sure. Ursa was a wicked dragon who could really take a beating, and Eric was an inspector who could have really used one.
Allow me instead. Ursa the Drake was a dragon who first appeared in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, bringing calamity with its immense might. After the Knights of Favonius were founded, our first Grand Master, Vanessa, sealed it away with the Animo Archon's help.
And
After
that
that,
settles the
the
Grandmaster?
dragon sank into slumber. However, just a decade ago, it appeared in Mondstadt once again. With the Grandmaster away, its timing could not have been worse. Not only that, it would lie low when the Knights of Favonius mobilized to attack, only to suddenly re-emerge when they were resting.
Such perfect timing!
In the end, it was also perfect timing that the Fatui Harbinger who exterminated it just so happened to be passing through.
The Tui Harbinger?
That's right. Your old friend, the Doctor. Or would it be more accurate to say one of his segments?
So, Ursa the Drake waking up. It was all part of some plot by that segment?
Not entirely. Even a Fatui Harbinger would have struggled to stir up such a storm in Mondstadt all by themselves.
So someone else was pulling the strings?
Indeed. There was one other person who, seduced by transcendent power, secretly colluded with the Doctor. He was the then Inspector of the Knights of Favonius, and the greatest traitor to the Knights in 100 years. Eric.
Okay, what's his relationship with Diluc?
When Diluc had just come of age, Ursa attacked a trade caravan from the Dawn Winery. It should have been nothing more than a common raid, a tactic they commonly use to incite fear. But the swaggering dragon was driven back by a mere merchant, Diluc's father, Crepus, who paid the ultimate price. News of this defeat did not favor Eric's plan to seize power through terror, so he suppressed the truth, claiming he was doing so to maintain the honor of the Knights. If only I had discovered a moment sooner that he and the Doctor were working hand in glove. Perhaps I could have stopped everything that followed.
That's not your burden to shoulder alone. Eric hid his true colors well. Up until the incident with Ursa. Even his victims had no idea who was responsible for their suffering. We needn't continue to live in the shadows of scum like that, old man.
You've got a point. We've got long lives ahead of us, after all. Let's get on with our next task, eh? This should lift your spirits a bit, I'm sure. We'll be assisting the 10th Company with their research.
Why would that lift his spirits? Oh, sucrose.
It's as we thought. The magic Miss Alice left behind isn't so easily understood.
Hey, Sucrose! Huh? Is this?
Ah, Traveler. Are you here to assist with the development tests for the simulation training bubble Type 02?
Is that the magic bubble that can recreate memories?
You've used it too?
I was told not long after my return that I could use this to catch up with the various events, large and small, that transpired during our absence. But using this level of magic for, well, storytelling seems like a huge waste of resources.
You're not alone in thinking that. Our investigation team quickly recognized its broader potential for training simulations.
If we could recreate formidable enemies from Senior Knight's memories and incorporate them into realistic, safe training simulations, that could help raise the whole organization's combat prowess.
Why not just
However,
ask
we've
Alice?
been debugging the bubble for a while now, and we still haven't fully grasped its underlying principles. We're also struggling to balance realism with safety.
Safety? Doesn't sound like something Alice would give much thought to.
That's so. Sounds interesting. Let me give it a shot. You're not here to take part, are you, Pops?
Oh, not to worry. I know exactly how much strength these old bones have left in them. I'm just here to provide the memories inside my head.
Oh? Then who was the tester in your original plan?
Miss Sucrose, the test arrangements are... Lohen.
Theodore.
Why are you...
Who is this?
Yeah. I just happened to come along with the Dorno to test this simulation training bubble. I take it you're the scheduled tester?
Yes, that's right. And these are?
You don't know who I am?
Let me introduce you. These two are the honorary knight and her guide, Paimon.
The honorary knight. I didn't expect someone so distinguished.
And this is Theodore, a trainee medic with the 8th Company. Like you, he's one of Lowen's friends.
Lowen has actual friends?
Friends?
Oh, no need to sound so surprised. I have plenty of friends. Don't I, Paimon?
No.
Yeah. Paimon wonders how much this guy's friendship fee was.
Hmm?
Theodore, isn't rescue and medical care more your thing? How did you end up getting roped into testing?
I actually helped to construct this simulation, so I understand a few of his basic principles. Besides, I trained to become a knight too. And even if something happens, I should be able to patch myself up.
But you needn't force yourself to do this if Vice Captain Lowen's willing to take over. We might get more practical test data from frontline knights too. So...
Yeah, I suppose Lowen's the better pick.
Chin up, Theodore. If anything happens to Lowen, we'll be counting on you to treat him.
All right.
I feel
doubt
bad for
there's a
this
memory out
guy.
there that can hurt me, but let's get started, old man. Come on! Show me what passes for an elite foe in your mind.
Don't get cocky, kid. You're not the only one who's been out on expedition.
Poke them, and they fall apart.
What the hell is this thing?
I met rabbits more
This is
fearsome.
not an enemy
Fuck
we've
putting me
seen
to
before.
sleep. Yeah. They call this a secret source automaton? Fancy name for a chunked up toy.
Looks like my memories can't give you much trouble.
Now's our chance.
No fluctuation in pain parameters. Should we switch to a more normal test subject?
No need. Let's continue the test.
Are you sure? I don't think my memories will yield anything worth fighting against at this point.
Don't we have a knight right here who's faced more terrifying foes? Come on, show me the Rahier of Solnari, as you remember him.
Are you sure about that?
I'm not so disheartened that I'd fear his memory. I just want to see if I'm still as powerless as he claimed.
I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Be careful!
Test commence.
Futile move. Pathetic. Moonlight.
Much stronger.
Praise you. Well, futile. Your turn to feel afraid.
These are just memories! Bet you weren't ready for this. Now's our chance.
Ellie.
I'm fighting you after all. Come at me again!
Stop doing stuff that's not avoidable. Mean.
Hunt him down.
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Hey, Lohen!
This memory. Are we losing control? Trouble. Help me stabilize it.
for this. Now's our chance.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Lohen.
Wake up! Lohen!
I thought the bubble was like a separate domain, though. How did he almost hit Adorno?
Mr. Adorno, are you...
I'm fine. Just threw my back out. Gotta take a break, that's all. But Lohen... wound up hurting yourself from trying to hold back that final blow, didn't you? Theodore, go get him checked over. Last thing we want is to miss a serious injury.
All right. Lohen, come with me.
Mr. Adorno, are you all right?
It's
He
no big
didn't
deal, just got old.
Actually attack you.
Things stick with you once you're over the hill, waiting to be set off by the slightest exertion. Guess I'll have to ask Theodore for another prescription.
For what? You fell on your ass. Nothing actually happened.
Something up with Lohen?
Could there be a problem with the magic? But if there were issues with the reproduced memories, the honorary knight should have noticed.
I don't think the magic is the problem.
Are you saying the problem lies with Lohen himself?
Yeah.
Did the battle with the Reikir of Solnari set him off again?
Again?
Lowen's pursuit of power began long ago. The traitor Eric collaborated with the Doctor on forbidden experiments in his quest for greater power. Lohen nearly became one of their test subjects.
Experiments by the Doctor?
Fortunately, the Knights tracked Eric's cronies down, uncovering their plots before they could act. They cut their experiments short and tried to transport their victims away. But we intercepted them in transit and rescued everyone. It's all right. It's over now.
So that was enough to make him this unhinged, and yet Kale, who was actually tested and, like, I don't know, experimented on and shit, is like
I heard
the
about
sweetest,
that.
happy-go-lucky
That was
child.
the incident that saw you gain the title of Benevolent Knight, right? I'd never have guessed that Vice Captain Lohen was involved.
I never deserved that title. We saved the kidnapped children, yes, but I failed to root Eric out. I couldn't find their experiment site, nor could I help Lohen fully shake off the trauma of that incident. He's always believed he needs power to stay free from others' control. I'd hoped the expedition might change his perspective, but...
Yeah, I think that made the opposite happen.
So that's what happened.
It's tough having to act the part of a friend with someone like him, huh?
Yeah. You saw rigorous, did you?
I may be getting old, but my eyes haven't failed me yet. Ignoring his methods, the fact that he's found companions willing to play along with his little charade shows he's made at least some progress.
No, he just paid us. Paimon will do anything for money.
Even if you're just acting, maybe learning from you will finally help him figure it out.
Chris, what's wrong?
There's something I'm concerned about. Honorary Knight, would you mind taking a look at this? Strange. Mr. Adorno said that Lowen's obsession may have caused the projection to spiral out of control. However, the simulation training bubble type O2's parameters were all normal. If anything, it was the power Vice Captain Lohen released at that moment that appeared unusual.
So, you haven't seen anything like this before?
No, it's not the elemental energy we usually encounter, and it isn't the Void Realm energy that Mr. Albedo talks about either. Do you have any ideas what it might be, Honorary Knight?
I have no idea.
So, you think there's something up with Lohen? He's not messing about with something dangerous, is he?
That's not what I meant. I'm just reporting my findings. We shouldn't accuse our companions of anything untoward, not without evidence.
You have a point. We've just run into this sort of thing way too many times. Can't be too careful.
Why did you come here today? We clearly agreed.
Farka's orders, not my decision.
Even so, that was way too careless of you. Using so much power. What if we're exposed?
Excuse me?
We'll just have to accelerate our experiments before that happens.
Excuse me?
That Lohen, he just upped and left yesterday without saying a word. Let's check in with Adorno and see if he's there.
Wait.
Hey, Grandpa Adorno!
Oh, little Paimon and the honorary knight.
You feeling okay today?
Right as rain. I wasn't really injured yesterday. Theodore had a look at me, and frankly, I'm feeling better than ever. I've his treatment to thank for my continued vigor. Without his help, they'd probably have buried me years ago.
Theodore? You mean the apprentice medic from the 8th Company? He didn't look all that skilled to Paimon.
He once aspired to be a knight fighting on the front lines, but perhaps the physician's path suits him better. Anyway, enough about that for now. Did you guys come here looking for Lohen?
Yeah! He disappeared after trying the simulation training bubble yesterday. We can't find him anywhere.
Did he come back
Yeah,
here?
he left a note this morning. Said he wanted to apologize for what happened yesterday. He confessed that yesterday was all just an act, and that he couldn't stand this bone-dry daily routine. So, to make up for it,
I'll wipe out every last one of those annoying monsters.
That's how he apologizes? Huh. Totally his style.
So he's gone monster hunting mines.
Ordinary monsters pose no threat to him. What worries me is that something like what happened yesterday might happen again. If you could keep an eye on him, that would certainly put me at ease.
Okay. Gas go from here?
So many monsters. Huh? Wait, isn't that D-Luke?
Why are they all seeping abyssal energy? Lohen,
Guess
what
you're
did
the
you
last
do?
one. You'd better put up a good fight. Who's there? It ran away. I never thought a winery owner would care so much about hunting monsters. Or could it be you're after something else?
And what about you? Are monsters all you aim to eradicate? Given how the previous scene was so clean that nothing was left behind.
Oh? First I've heard of it.
In that case, why don't we examine the monsters here? Perhaps we'll discover what it is about them that's attracting so much attention.
Forget it. I'll go after the one that got away. Investigations and the like aren't really my style. See you around, D-Luke.
That's the gist of everything that happened before you arrived.
What's he trying to pull? Seriously. Forget punching bag night.
What's
It should be
with the boar?
needs a punch night. Yeah, Adorno talked about him yesterday. Sounded like they're kind of weird, but they haven't hurt anyone yet?
Which is partly down to someone secretly eliminating them. And partly down to them preferring to attack their own kind whenever hunger strikes.
They attack their own kind?
Yes. Eyewitness reports are scarce, so we can't be certain. But the monster remains here do show signs that they've been fighting each other. Forming packs, yet killing each other. It's not the behavior of naturally occurring monsters.
It is certainly strange.
Huh? But if these monsters will attack each other, can't we just wait for them to wipe themselves out? Why be so vigilant?
Because such beasts bearing Ursa's flesh have appeared before. And not just once either. Well, this is a coincidence. Honorary Knight, Paimon, and you too, D-Luke.
So, the Knights of Favonius are not entirely ignorant of this anomaly.
Yes. The tragedy Eric wrought cannot and will not be allowed to happen again.
Did you just say Ursa's flesh? Is this somehow related to that Eric guy?
In his pursuit of transcendent power, he once conspired with one of Dottoro's segments to extract a serum containing the power of Ursa the Drake from the dragon's flesh. When the reckoning with the Knights came, he and his cohorts all injected themselves with that serum, causing us quite a bit of trouble. Their strength and bloodthirst increased in equal measure, and consumed by madness, they even attacked each other. Ironically, Eric ultimately failed to control that power. Not only did he turn his sword against his followers, but he went to his own demise in the process.
Ursa the Drake? What exactly is it? How could it have such terrifying power?
That's right.
Then why did they only seal it away? Was even the founding Grand Master unable to kill it?
No. It was spared because Ursa the Drake was once an angel.
Huh?
What?
I've heard that long ago, the angelic race was faced with a difficult choice, and Ursa chose to preserve its power. Having lost its mind and retaining only power, this angel remained drawn to human settlements, not realizing that its proximity alone would destroy many.
Is that why Vanessa decided to seal it away back then?
Yes, but it was awakened by the Doctor's inducement, which was an oversight on the Knight's part. I won't deny that.
Rather than assigning blame for the past, we would be better served by rooting out the present threat. But Ursa's flesh and blood, why would it reappear within these monsters?
Eric was, admittedly, once a knight in whom we placed much of our hopes. As such, he knows our methods well. Before he met his end, he destroyed all records regarding his experiment site.
Hi. How's it going?
To this day, we have yet to find any information to locate it. I suspect we have the segment to thank for that too. But Dottoro's backup plans were dismantled by the Traveler in Sumeru, a fact you're no doubt aware of. We believe this means that the covert measures he took in Mondstadt have
At
also
work?
ceased to work.
Is it not going well?
So those monsters
I'm afraid it goes deeper than that. Someone has likely restarted the experiments.
Yep, and we know exactly who. Hate your work. Mood. I'm alright. I'm very tired. But I want to get this quest done before the rewards disappear.
You noticed it too,
Not
then,
that 60
during
primos
the
is
commotion
really worth
yesterday.
anything. But whatever.
So it's possible that Lohen has been dabbling in forbidden experiments to gain extraordinary power.
Just realized you have a tail. I do
To
indeed.
do something like that, is he?
My 3D
Well,
model also had a
power,
tail, it
authority.
just didn't
Too many
move
things
as
can
much,
turn
so
a
maybe it
good
was a bit
person
less
into a
noticeable.
villain. Ursa, Eric, neither of them were the bad guys you might imagine before they made their fateful choices.
Oh, I got all of those,
But
like,
no matter Lowen's intentions,
within
it
a
is my
week,
duty to
maybe
pull him back
two
from
of,
the edge before
like,
he
the
goes
patch
too
starting.
far.
I just didn't do this one quest.
What do we
I've
do
gotten
now?
everything else.
Keep investigating in secret?
No need for that. That's why I'm here at Dornman Port. I'm going to find him and ask him directly.
Haven't been Genshining much. I've been doing daily login, but that's about it.
Oh, slippery little rat. Pretty good at running
Thinking
away,
of quitting.
aren't
Why?
you? Now, where will you go from here?
Hey, Lohen! Now's not the time to be cleaning up test subjects. The Knights are making their move. Ugh. Lots of unfamiliar Knights showed up in Dorman Port today. Did yesterday's
Gaming
test
just doesn't do
expose
it for
us?
you anymore?
Or did they capture an experiment
That's
subject?
sad.
Discovered.
It was only a matter of time.
Is it
Say we were lucky
like,
to have lasted this long.
just gaming? Like, is there something
Steadfast
else that you're
allies make
interested in
redoubtable
instead?
opponents, as they say.
Or is it just that, like,
What do we
nothing's
do
really
now
doing it?
then? Find a place to lie low?
That would make reaching our objective even harder. That you were able to come here freely means the Knights haven't verified their suspicions just yet. We have to go all in while we still have the chance. Do it now. Use me as a test subject.
Now? But those problems we were having before, we still haven't.
Why are you hesitating? I told you, we're not the same, you and I. I'm doing this for myself. Extraordinary power comes with extraordinary risks. I figured that out a long time ago.
But
do it now!
That's
Or have
fair.
you
I
forgotten
mean,
your
you can always take a break, and if you feel like coming back to it, you can. It's not a problem.
no, it's not working. Was the dosage too low? Or was the concentration too weak? Or maybe the perfect result was never attainable. Lohen, we've got to hide. We can gather more monsters for experiments later.
No, no. Hide?
Look at the end game.
How much time do you
I've
think the Knights will
been...
give us, huh?
What's the term people use?
We've
Piloting?
always been gambling with
my
a small
friend's
window
account.
of opportunity. No, we'd only confirm their suspicions if we ran.
Kind of like
That would
get
make us
Primos
targets
for
no
her
matter
and
where we
build her
resurface.
characters and
How do
stuff.
we get close to our target then?
Then, what should we do now?
We're going to break the target out tonight.
Are you going to be pulling for Sandrane?
He can follow us down to hell. As expected, the Knights of Favonius are acting swiftly.
There's a
C6
crowd
Saritsa,
gathering
that's
up
going to
ahead.
be hard to get.
Something about this
Do you
feels
have a lot of
wrong.
savings?
Torno!
Ha! I finally found you.
Sandrane, and then I guess you're saving for your
Keep a close
C6
eye on it
Saritsa.
now. Don't let it stray too far from you again, all right?
Thank you. Thank you,
Columbina's
Grandpa
coming up
Adorno.
pretty soon.
And
think.
don't run off into the countryside alone looking for it again. I know you're worried about it, but Hannelor's worried about you, too. We'll keep this our secret this time, but don't let it happen again.
Okay, I understand. A monster!
A monster? How did it get here? Something about this
Damn,
one doesn't
C6,
look
R5.
right.
I didn't even get her weapon once.
Don't be afraid. I'm here with you.
I'm
Now
running
stand
on
up
her
and get
on
out of here.
what, fucking prototype?
Run back home. Don't you worry. Gramps here is a knight.
Without a weapon. Columbina 10 times. Seriously? I got her once.
The knights who arrived later defeated the monster. Its power far exceeded what is normal. Adorno fought it tooth and nail to buy time until they arrived.
Adorno!
See, I don't typically save for characters because I want all of them.
It's fine.
So,
You know my condition.
the only one I actually saved
I
for
wouldn't have
was
made it this
Belinda.
far without your help. Fighting one last time to save others sure makes me feel more like a knight than lying in bed ever did. I'm sorry to do this to you now. I know you worked hard on those treatments. Lohen, the title of Benevolent Knight and the 5th Company's captaincy. If you don't want them, just let them go. Be true to yourself. That's all that matters.
Renova? Is that even someone going to be playable? What?
Lohen, come with me for a moment.
Varka, please tell me you know that he's the one who caused all this.
The investigative team's analysis shows that the monster that attacked Adorno bears Ursa's mark. Do you still intend to remain silent now that things have got this far? This isn't an interrogation. You can remain silent if you wish, but I hope you'll choose to come clean.
Why would they make Renova playable, though?
I'll talk. I'll confess everything and accept whatever punishment awaits, but please, please give me one more night. Tomorrow I'll go to the Knights of Favonius and explain everything. I swear it, on my honor as a knight.
They don't need money.
That's the first time I've heard you swear such an oath in all this time we've worked together.
I know it doesn't carry much weight.
Then let's use the Benevolent Knight's name to balance the scales. Please, keep your promise this time, Lohen.
I'm sorry, Theodore. I'd intended to make Lohen captain and leave my title to you. I know how much you've yearned for that title since you were little.
It's not your fault, Mr. Adorno. I don't possess the talent that helped Owen pass the Knight's exam so easily. Years of work, and I'm still stuck as a training medic. How could I ever inherit your title?
Medics.
If they were broke, I don't think they'd be working on
people,
3 upcoming games at the same fucking time, in addition to all the games they already do.
Every day.
No. In truth, I've done so much wrong. And what I'm about to do is worse still.
What are you about to do? Don't do it.
So you agreed to his request? Just like that?
What else should I have done? Ask him to submit a report for my approval? Please, spare us both. I know how much Adorno means to him, so I trust the weight of his vow.
There once was a man who made many promises to my father in the name of chivalry. Yet in the end, he betrayed their friendship. Warped obsessions and the passage of time can turn friends into foes as easily as the wind changes its course.
Quoting Crepus, are we? That really takes me back.
Did you guys all know each other back in the day?
Once, there were 3 spirited young men who imagined their futures together. One was a rich young
Lock
master
in for 10 minutes
who
and then
dreamed
you're
of
done.
becoming a knight,
All
but
right.
ended up inheriting the family winery. Next came the hot-headed rule breaker, who ended up leading the Knights of Favonius. And the last one obtained neither the wealth he desired, nor the power he yearned for. Obsession was all that was
Why
left.
was that door handle
piling
so
day
high?
after day into a towering spire.
It was literally above Lowen's head.
Is that how Eric let the doctor worm his way in?
Eric made his own choices, no matter what was said to him. I understand his reasoning, but that doesn't mean I
The
pity
height
him.
difference
And it
between
certainly doesn't
Barca
mean
and
I'll make the
Felix
same
is
mistakes
so
again.
funny.
I'm keeping a close eye on my subordinates this time.
Bad news!
Hey, haven't finished talking yet.
That voice. Did it come from where Adorno was just now?
Yeah, we can talk about trust later. We gotta go take a look.
Leedsburg, what's going on here?
Adorno's gone. Lowen and Theodore too?
I don't know. I was on patrol and I saw the door was wide open. I looked inside and everything was like this. Captain Adorno couldn't have gotten out of bed in his condition. Could someone have taken him away?
Grandmaster, it's an emergency. Vice Captain Lohen barreled straight through our patrols and headed for the outskirts.
That kid. Seriously.
Did he leave any sort of message?
Message? He looked like he was in a hurry. All he said was out of the way before rushing off.
Did someone go after him?
Well, of course. But you know how fast he is. I'm afraid we...
Track him as far as you can. Leave the rest to us. D-Luke, honorary knight, I'm counting on you to help me with this one.
Right. Where are we going?
Is this as far as we were able to track him? Well, he's not known as the 5th Company's sharpest arrow for nothing. Gone in a flash.
If you want to praise him, save it for later. Don't we have any more clues?
The dew on this grass is cold. Probably the effects of elemental energy.
Oh-ho. You really are something, eh, honorary knight?
Oh my god, elemental sight? We haven't used that since, like, Inazuma.
Still, being spotted by witnesses and leaving traces, that's not the Lohen I know.
Do you think he wants to be followed?
Whether he's in a rush
Probably.
to complete something, or stop something from happening, our task remains the same.
Yep, let's get going. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Where we go? There's elemental trail. We're just following these markings in here.
These metal scraps and vessels.
Why does it suddenly
It's
look
like
like
leading the
we're
expedition through Snezhnaya
in
again.
Nutcry?
Your earlier conjecture appears correct. This place indeed looks like an experiment site, left behind by one of the Doctor's segments. No wonder the Knights of Favonius have failed to discover the entrance for so many years. It was most likely his handiwork.
And once the concealment faded, someone discovered this place before us, restarting the experiments on Ursa's flesh and blood.
You don't think it was...
Yeah.
What a pain. How many more test subjects do we need to catch? What are you looking at? Stay put, and don't cause any trouble.
Get inside.
Sir, the new subjects are here. This brat's real vicious. Took a lot of work to quiet him down. Interesting. Rejoice. You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Is he gonna walk into somewhere that we can see him, or? Oh, not the little fox creature.
The experiment results have been confirmed. The serum dosage still requires adjustment.
Yeah, I highly doubt they would leave the cage unlocked.
I told you, don't cause trouble.
Was that a projection formed using memory?
Oh, we all saw that? I somehow
Seems like
assumed
a
it would just be the
trap laid
Traveler.
to slow our advance.
A trap? Could it be Lohen again?
Nah. That kid would have come up with something way more deadly.
Oh.
In any case, Lohen isn't the only one who was captured by Eric and is familiar with this kind of magic.
I'm dumb. That other kid was Theodore, wasn't it?
You don't look like you're here to assist.
On the contrary, I believe ending this as soon as possible is the best way to help you.
In this? Is that what you're saying now? Back when the test subjects were escaping left, right, and center? Back when I was ready to give up? Who was it who said I should keep going? Ugh. Did all the test subjects escape?
You shouldn't experiment on yourself so soon, Theodore. Did you think that discovering Eric's lab and taking control of Dottores' apparatus would be enough to help you restart their experiments? Look at you. You can barely lift a finger. Helpless to do anything but watch your test subjects flee.
Lohen, are you here to stop me?
Hello, good day, how's it going?
Quite the opposite. Who do you think kept those monsters from eating you?
You took care of them?
I also plan to deal with the ones that fled into the wild. If you ignore them, the Knights of Favonius will follow them right back to your doorstep.
Why are you helping me?
I'm alright.
I know what you intend
Tired.
to do with the flesh
Kind
and
of
blood
just
of Ursa the Drake. I've read
hoping this
the
quest is
examination
done
report
soon.
you wrote for Adorno. Old and frail, a mass of old injuries. One day you won't wake up. No one will be surprised. Without extraordinary intervention, that is.
I hit it! Even Adorno himself didn't see it.
Don't be so shocked. We're companions, both rescued by the benevolent knight. Did you really think I wouldn't notice your changes?
Is that why you're willing to keep my secret?
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I sincerely hope Adorno can live a while longer.
America
Save me
server.
from inheriting any unnecessary responsibilities. But what I'm more interested in is power. Aren't you concerned that your monster experiments have hit a bottleneck and that your own body can't bear Ursa's power? In that case, use me as your test subject.
No, the update happens at the same time for everyone.
Without
It goes
you,
down in, I think,
we've
3
never
hours.
come this far. Refining the serum, continuing the experiments, bringing Adorno here.
Also, we're
Are
behind.
these
Asia
ideas
server
not
would
all
normally
yours,
get
Lohen?
stuff first.
That's right. And that's why I'm also prepared for failure.
Failure. We're so close. As long as you don't blow our cover, we've still got a shot. Lohen, listen to me. The Ursa serum works. Adorno's improving. He can get out of bed on his own now. If it weren't for you, I don't think he would have lasted the week. But I can only add low concentration serum to Adorno's meals and medication for now. It won't cure the root cause.
Have you never
Is that so?
opened the banners
Oh, that's
this
good to
close to
hear.
an update before?
The smoother your
They always
experiments
go down a
the
few
greater
hours
my
before
hopes
the
of mastering
update.
this power.
Do you think you could find the time to see him? He talks about you often.
I'll pass. I'd really
I wish the
rather not
battle
listen to
pass
his
stayed
nagging.
until just a few hours before the update. That one always goes down like a day or two before.
Unnecessary contact only increases the risk of exposure. We're running out of time. The Knights of Favonius will notice something is wrong sooner or later, no matter how many tricks we pull.
That's fair enough.
They'll only work for a time. How much longer until you have complete control?
I have no life, so I play Genshin
Soon.
every day.
Very soon. Thanks to your help, the serum's
Although
power
mostly
has
just like
stabilized
log in, do
substantially.
dailies.
Though I wouldn't call it a gentle concoction.
Don't go using it on the old man to save time.
Of course not. You're overthinking this. I know what I'm doing.
Uh-huh, so you say. Everyone assumes they know what they're doing right up until trouble lands on their doorstep.
If that day ever comes, feel free to slap some sense into me.
Blow our cover. Do you think the Knights never suspected? Who do you think was delaying the investigation? How many times do I have to say this? We were gambling from the start. With our time, the Knights' time, and the time Adorno has left. If you lose a fight, you retreat. If you lose a bet, you accept it. Linger on the battlefield or at the gambling table, and we're bound to lose even more.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Wake up already. In his present state, the serum would kill him. Would you prefer that?
I haven't given up yet. I completed the final refinements before you arrived. This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this, even you won't be able to stop me. You can
That
refuse to
looks
cooperate.
really dangerous.
That's fine. It just brings me back to where I began. I'll finish this myself.
Relying on hazy childhood memories, Theodore was the first to find this place, restarting Eric's experiments to prolong
Yeah,
the
see,
Dormo's
I'm
life.
exhausted and I don't even
But at
work.
some point, the experiment failed, and the monsters escaped. Lohen then discovered him and offered his assistance, allowing him to continue extracting serum from Ursa the Drake. That appears to be the full picture.
What do you intend to do with them?
I'll leave that headache to Jean and the others to deal with later. Let them decide the appropriate course to take. For now, I'm more concerned about the remains of Ursa's flesh, buried here beneath the ground.
Not reading that. This way?
According to the experimental logs, extracting high concentration
That explains
serum
it. Explains
requires
what?
repeatedly stimulating Ursa's flesh to increase its activity.
There's an ominous feeling growing stronger by the second. Prepare for battle.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why? I used the highest concentration possible.
You're weak. And you don't even have the self-awareness to realize it.
Self-awareness? What right do you have to talk to me about self-awareness? You lost control once before as well.
And that's how I know we can't go on. If the price for saving Adorno's life is his very self, then we won't be saving him. But the monster he'll become. Take a long, hard look in the mirror. Are you really the person he chose to inherit the benevolent name?
I won't accept this! I can't accept this!
When was the last time I embraced the two of you like this? In the blink of an eye. You've grown too big for hugs.
Adorno?
How did you?
I heard everything. You've been helping me cling on, haven't you? It's thanks to both of you I have this chance to hug you once again. Just like old times. All that's left to say is...
This seems kind of random.
It's all
like,
right.
They're
It's over
fighting,
now.
and then all of a sudden he's just like, ah, when was the last time I hugged you?
Why the tears? It wouldn't do for the benevolent knight to check out by making kids cry.
It is a
now,
bit
would it?
weird. It's also
Promise
boring.
me
I'm struggling
You'll
to
see
stay
me
awake.
off with a smile.
I just don't want to watch you.
Isn't it enough that you're here by my side?
Adorno! Theodore!
Lohen.
This issue has been resolved, I take it?
Not entirely.
Oh.
What was that sound?
Are we gonna have to fight a dragon?
You had to stimulate Ursa's flesh beyond the high-risk threshold to extract the necessary serum. Its power
Thank you for the
is allowed
follow.
to continue overflowing. All nearby life forms will be affected. Just like the plants here and those monsters we saw earlier. Why are you still trying to act tough? You can barely lift a finger right now, can you?
Why did it scare you? Everyone has sound alerts for
Hand it over,
follows.
and then get out of the way.
I think mine are very
and
loud.
watch
Well, that one
The
isn't.
key
My
to the
raid alert
underground is in
is
the lining of my coat.
very, very loud.
Please. Destroy Ursa the Drake's flesh. And its power.
Am I gonna get to change my team first?
Goodbye, Adorno.
Go. That power was never meant to linger in this world.
This team isn't a good one for Lohen.
Past this point, that's where Eric and the doctor conducted their experiments on Ursa, isn't it?
Sure is. A madman seeking power and an angel who chose it. What a farce.
One that we're about to bring the curtain down on.
Ursa the Drake's residual power is not to be underestimated.
How do people
Eyes
even
on the
know how to
prize,
make
everyone.
teams?
This will be a tough fight.
Depends on what kind of reactions you want to go for and stuff.
Oh! What was that noise over there?
Monsters. Captured for experiments long ago. They've survived until now thanks to the doctor's apparatus and Ursa's power. I added quite a few to their number myself. Looks like they're getting restless.
Did you really need so many?
Are you sure your cages are sturdy? We could do without them complicating our fight with Ursa.
Well, if they were sturdy, I wouldn't have had to work so hard to clean up previous escapees. But don't worry, they won't disturb you. I guarantee it.
Are you gonna kill them all?
The ambitions of old subordinates. Revenge for beloved family. Those are your grudges to settle, are they not? In much the same manner. You just leave the monsters I captured to me.
Okay.
Oh, one last thing. Vice Captain of the Knights of Favonius, 5th Company, requesting permission to attack.
Ha! Finally reporting in before you sortie, huh? Give him hell, Lohen. And don't die. That's an order.
In that case, please dispose of Ursa at your earliest convenience.
Traveler, should we help him?
Nah, you can do this alone.
Oh, looks like that kid's friendship fee wasn't a complete waste after all, huh?
You know about the money too?
Trust him just as he trusts us. After all, he's set to become the youngest captain since your appointment.
Eric, Rerir, Dottore, and now Ursa. Guess I'm not destined to rise to such challenges. But ordinary people, we have our own battles to fight.
So go.
I
Settle
think you're
things with your
anything but
obsessions.
ordinary, dude.
Once and for all!
Oh, I don't even get a team, it's just Lohen. Alright. Ow.
Bet you weren't ready for this.
Purple stash as well.
Things seem pretty intense over there too, huh?
That did fuck all for damage, are you kidding?
Legends and a drink for you. It's no time for distractions. Lands to the slaughter.
Ow!
With me! Charge! Your verdict is...
Now, be gone!
Yeah, we don't even get a cutscene?
Wanna leave, do you? Can you hear Ursa's call?
Bad.
Or is it the serum you smell? Well, I'm afraid that just won't do. Behind me stand not only heroes who battle wicked dragons, but slow, fragile mortals too. So...
each and every one of you!
No fairy tale ending.
Their strength and bloodthirst increased in
Again, his ultimate does
and consumed by
nothing.
madness, they even attacked each other.
This is the refined high concentration serum. So long as I use this.
Good! Come get your fill! Not one of you will get past!
Struggle all you want.
Now's our chance!
How many are there?
Bet you weren't ready for this!
No fairy tale ending for you.
Trim!
I won't judge.
Rejoice! You shall soon surpass the common clay of this world. You shall cross into the realm of the extraordinary.
Once, you believed you could control your fate by killing power.
Slow, weak, powerless, mortal.
The Blessed Liege. I feel like they would have given him his actual set. I've gotten a little bit better about that.
Except that we should send our strongest warrior to fight Nodcry's battles. You are special.
Is it? Did you look?
That is the truth. One you once thought you had accepted.
What do you want to do then? Stand by and watch him die?
Yet you will not suffer a mundane death to befall you. You are not wrong, you never have been. Power is the sole solution to all things. It is how we grasp destiny by the throat.
I thought they'd gotten better at not putting noblesse on literally everybody.
You simply lack enough of it, not even close. Unless you accept this gift. Paladins are neither good nor evil. Have you not always believed so? Carving up abysmal power, seeking aid from a coven of witches, leading on to find favor. Is there any difference? Are mortals unworthy of power? Now then, accept my strength, my guidance. You're right. Power is just power. It's humanity's arrogance and stupidity that invite destruction.
Ouch.
Not so talkative now, hmm? You embrace mediocrity. You spurn my counsel. What I desire, I'll take with my own two hands. If I accept your guidance, I wouldn't be the master of that power now. Would I? Be gone. I have no need for power I don't control.
Lohen! Wake up! Lohen!
Lohen!
Are you trying to burst my eardrums? I was just taking a quick nap. That fight took a lot out of me, you know.
Huh. Never thought I'd hear you say something like that.
I didn't inject myself with it. Just used it to attract the monsters. Can't exactly deal with out-of-control monsters when I'm going berserk myself, can I? Plus, wouldn't want you finishing off Ursa just to turn around and have to deal with me. There's still a little in my system from previous experiments, though. That stuff gives you a real headache.
Ursa's flesh has been destroyed. There shouldn't be any further risk of activation.
I see. Totally obliterated, huh? What about Adorno and Theodore?
A reinforcement showed up. I had the Knights escort them back. As for Theodore's punishment, and yours, I'll look into it later.
You mean you'll
Stay
leave
with him
it to
until the
Jean?
very end, you hear?
Thank you, Grandmaster.
Do not stand by my grave and cry. My life I gave to wipe tears dry. Here rests the
benevolent knight. This epitaph suits you, old man.
Who chews bubblegum while visiting a grave?
I was literally just thinking that.
Oh, you're gonna see Adorno too, are you? Hey, want some gum?
No.
You always like messing around with this stuff. Said it made the kids happy. Pretty sure he'd be glad to receive candy on the other side. I had nothing else to do during confinement, so I made candy to stave off the boredom.
Oh, no wonder we didn't see you at the award ceremony. You were in solitary confinement the whole time, huh?
That wasn't all. Our dear, reasonable acting Grandmaster Jean handed down two
How
other
did he turn
punishments.
out like this, being raised by that guy? Or like, I don't know if he actually raised him, but you know, taught, whatever.
The Knights have decided
How did you turn out this
to
unhinged?
rescind my commendation and not promote me to captain. The title of Benevolent Knight is to be buried with Adorno. The position of 5th Company Captain will also remain vacant, for the time being.
Is that really okay?
To quote Varka, look, Mondstadt did just fine for a long time with only an acting Grandmaster, right?
Yeah, because she's better at the job than you are.
And it's all the more so for the title of Benevolent Knight. I will not allow anyone unworthy to inherit it. Even if the unworthy successor is me.
Paimon suddenly felt like that title suited you for a second. Must have been her imagination, eh?
You think so? I prefer a different title, really. The ends justify the means knight. The a win is a win knight. The punching bag knight. Sounds alright, too. That said,
So,
it
Paimon
seems
was
the
spot on.
Sinner will have to win a few more battles first before
Restore
getting
all
his
these
next
skills.
commendation.
Did we?
Of course. After all, someone once told me, acknowledging my limits is the first step towards transcending the mundane. I'll keep winning, no matter what it takes.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Relax. Learning from our mistakes is part and parcel of getting stronger, no? Besides, I know why I pursue power. Forgetting what you wanted in the first place? That would be true defeat. Do I look like that kind of idiot to you?
I suppose not.
It's food for thought. Best to have someone on hand to help if something does go wrong. In that case, until I'm strong enough to shoulder everything on my own, don't grow old on me. All right?
I'm immortal. I ain't going nowhere. Yep, that wasn't stealing his kills. He got defeated. Yeah, we're still gonna look the same when he's dying of old age. Mint bubblegum? Ew. Well, I guess that's normal gum, isn't it? Normally when you think bubblegum, that's its own flavor. And thinking of that with mint together sounds nasty, though. What is required for making mint bubblegum? Mint chewing gum is common. Bubblegum is its own flavor, though. Mint bubblegum is not a common flavor. I still think that flavor combination sounds pretty nasty. There's a difference between them? Yeah, like, you know, just classic, like, pink bubblegum, that flavor. That plus, like, mint chewing gum would taste disgusting. Although, having said that, I don't like classic bubblegum flavor, like the pink stuff. So, anything mixed with that would be nasty to me. Damn, I have a lot of ores. That one. You know what? We're just gonna put ore in it. That's what I've got the most of right now. Just for funsies. Helps you stay awake, does it? Okay, that was worth it. Those are good stuff I need. Just my resin. I don't think I've really got anything else to do. Done everything now. Well, almost everything. Still haven't done this one. Oops. I meant to teleport, not stop tracking.
Leaving already? Hey! Barbie! Aren't you forgetting something? Like a whole bunch of stuff you were supposed to give me?
Is this a bad time?
Nonsense. Your arrival is more or less in line with Barbie's prophecy. Though, to be honest, I did think you'd be here a little later. Anyway, before we get down to business, it might be best if you two have something to eat?
Did Barbalof's prophecy say we'd be hungry?
No, of course not. But my hearing happens to be quite sharp, and I heard Paimon's stomach rumbling a mile away.
Yep, that one doesn't surprise me.
Whoa! Paimon's stomach is rumbling for two! We must both be super famished!
That's not how that works.
Don't you worry about that. I've got plenty of cookies and cake, and as you know, nothing bad ever happened to hungry travelers who accepted food from a witch.
I suddenly don't want it.
Paimon's so full! No matter how much she puts in her tummy, there's always more on her plate.
Yeah, we'll burn Varessa next time.
Is she the champion eater from Natlan's Collective of Plenty? Alice mentioned her to me once.
Paimon's always
Apparently,
hungry, though.
she's a fascinating young lady. I imagine if she were to attend one of our parties, we'd need to set out 3, maybe even 7 plates.
Paimon really can't
If
eat
they're
anymore.
magically never-ending
She's gonna
food
burn
plates,
the
though,
fuse.
I don't
Can we
think
get
you'd
down to
need more.
business now? Oh, well, sorry.
All right. I gather you're here to deliver my homework. The one that Barbie prophesized?
Okay.
Nothing of the sort. We were discussing something completely different. The moon's massive shift has knocked her hydromancy out of whack. So she needs to head back for a while to undergo
Yeah,
a
and the
period
other
of silent
40% is
meditation.
talking about Mora.
While she's away, I'll be taking over responsibility for everyone's homework. I also plan to help her add the next round of homework to the dictionary.
Huh. You can just swap the person in charge like that?
Well, I suppose if anyone can do it, it would be Nicole.
Not like I had much choice. Before Barbie and Alice even told me about it, they'd already inscribed my special homework in the dictionary. As much as I'd like to erase the whole thing and keep on casually observing the world, Alice is busy maintaining Tivat's borders, and Barbie is off realigning her hydromancy. Octavia didn't bother to come back, and you can forget about Rhindaughter.
Yeah.
The other mages all have their own affairs to attend to, so the duty of supervising this homework has fallen to me. There really are. I don't even know how long it's been since we all got together to make this a proper tea party. In any case, as long as I finish my homework, my story will be officially inscribed in the dictionary. After that, I'll be able to go back to observing and guiding. So, Traveler, Paimon, it's time to deliver your message. What's my homework?
Wait, I'm supposed to come
And
up with the
since
homework?
this doesn't count as a prophecy, just something Barbie and Alice came up with 10 minutes ago, there probably isn't any useful information to be found in that dictionary you're carrying.
You're right, Nicole. We had a look before coming over, and there aren't any detailed instructions at all. There's only these 2 sentences.
Nicole will fulfill her duty. She definitely won't allow you to work for free. Really? That's all there is?
That first sentence was clearly written by Barbie, but I bet my bottom more it was Alice who added the second. Anyway, let's get cracking on this homework. Just let me think. Where should we begin?
Hold on, you actually understood what they wanted you to do?
Huh? Oh, Barbie gave me a rundown of my tasks just now. Basically, I just need to go to a few homework locations, make sure everything's up to scratch, and conduct some field work.
Wait a minute. Paimon thought she was giving you a prophecy. How does a rundown count as a prophecy?
Well, you see, I naturally view anything Barbie says to me as some sort of prophecy. Besides, when Barbie wrote this homework of mine, all she actually did was flip straight to the final page of my story and tell me the ending in advance.
Isn't that a massive spoiler?
You make a fair point. But then, what's the difference between a prophecy and a spoiler anyway? All right, enough dawdling. Come on, follow me. We're going to... Yes, that seems like as good a place as any.
A spoiler and cope by saying it's a prophecy? Yep. Anyway, I really gotta pee, so I'll be back in a minute. I'm back.
Just like that? Hold on. How are we supposed to get the...
What'd she just do? Nicole, was the
Alright,
flashbang necessary?
We're here. This Sealy Court has some really great views, don't you think? See that spot over there? That's the starting point. Did I use it to get us here faster? You bet I did! These Sealy Courts are connected to the ley lines, and nobody really uses them. They're very handy when it comes to traveling about. Besides, the Sealy and I used to be angels, so we're old colleagues. I'm sure they won't mind me borrowing their homes every once in a while.
Fenty and I once performed a duet on that island over there.
Yes, I read about that in the dictionary. Based on how it ended, you and Lord Barbados must have played quite a beautiful tune.
Calling it a dictionary
shame that
seems
Barbie
weird.
couldn't
Isn't it
hear a
more of an
single note.
encyclopedia?
When Alice heard about it, she laughed so hard her hat nearly fell off. Ahem. How about we head to the next location, which should be...
Is this Wolvendam? Doesn't seem like the best place for doing homework.
This is the nearest Sealy Court to where we're going. Don't worry, we're not far from the starting point.
Wolfies.
Whoa! Where did all those wolves jump out from? Hey! We're not here to hurt you! We're friends with Razor!
I don't suppose this is the homework.
Has that child not arrived yet? Perhaps we've come too early again. Not to worry. As long as he stands beside his Lubicol, he can overcome any foe.
I hope this isn't going to be related to Razor's homework, because I never actually did that one.
Why'd they come back? Oh, did they hear us talking? If only Razor were here! He'd be able to tell us what they want to say!
You're not wrong, Paimon, but there's a lot more he'd need to understand than just the chatter of wolves. Alright, that's about it for this place. I could do with a good rest. Come on, let's go. Time to head back for a cup of...
Whoa! When did this door appear?
There's a note stuck to it, and it looks very familiar.
This looks like Alice's handwriting. Let's take a look. Thanks for your help with the homework. Now hurry home and have a hot cup of tea. P.S. There is a surprise waiting behind this door. Hurry
How
home.
is this homework, though? We haven't done anything.
Wait
We
a
just
second.
went, poof, look at this, poof,
Why
look
does
at that.
this door look so familiar? There's no way it could lead to...
Somewhere new? Hey, isn't this...
Where are we?
No wonder Alice wanted to borrow the lodge key. She said she wanted to set up a tea room, even though I told her I already had one.
This isn't a tea room, this is an office.
It symbolizes the completion of guidance, the end of a journey, and the fulfillment of prophecy. You've followed Sealy before, right? Only when a Sealy returns to its Sealy court does its guidance come to an end. So, to give this unwelcome homework a clear conclusion, Barbie and Alice must have built a Sealy court right here. This is the only way for my story to be inscribed among everyone else's without interfering with their own homework.
But you're not a Sealy.
Well, we're not all that different. Once upon a time, we were all angels after all. But that doesn't really matter. What's important is what it symbolizes. It's like writing a novel. As long as the main outline is there, there'll always be a way to flesh out the details so the pieces fall into place. As long as I take my seat, this homework of mine will be officially over. It's a nice touch, but it feels like the ending to a story written on the fly. If Anya were here, I'm sure she'd have come up with something more clever.
I see.
Don't you worry. That's an essential element as well.
Hey, a treasure chest! Now this homework's starting to make sense.
What did I tell you? It seems like this has been a fruitful little excursion after all. And it seems my story has been formally inscribed in the dictionary, which means that today's homework ends here, and also that there'll be a formal tutor to provide guidance on all future assignments. Well, that depends on what assignments are assigned. Personally, I'd love nothing more than to bury chests for people to find by completing their homework. I'd leave clues and watch them enjoy a merry little treasure hunt. Now that would be fun. But Barbie's been keeping a close eye on me, so I'm not sure I'll get the chance.
Can I just open the chest? It didn't even have primos in it? Waste of time. Why is this where it spat me out? Up here, I guess. Well, I think that's it for stream, because now I've done everything. Has the banner gone down? It's not gone down. It's back up. It's up for 2 more hours. Part of me wants to do more pulls, but I'm at 45 pity, and I do really want Syndrome. I'm not going to. That's not what I meant to click on. Who is this? I got the reward for this, right? All that bit? I did. Yep, that's it. 2 hours. The internet said that quest was only supposed to take like an hour and a half at the most. It lied. But either way, 2 hours is a good time for stream. Especially considering I haven't streamed in like 3 weeks. So it is enough for me. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I have no idea when I'm gonna be back. I'm not gonna promise it'll be soon, because knowing me, it might not be. But then again, with the Genshin update happening today, it might be. Because I want to play. And I only do Genshin on stream. So, bye for now, and I will hopefully see y'all soon.